Hello, and welcome. My name is David, and I invite you to join me on a remarkable journey. We're about to explore Israel's most sacred places, a pilgrimage through landscapes that have shaped the spiritual consciousness of billions. This land has drawn seekers from every corner of the globe, each searching for connection and a touch of the divine. Today we'll go beyond the headlines, into the quiet courtyards and hallowed halls where faiths converge and history lives. Let's begin our journey to discover the top 10 sacred places in Israel and perhaps discover something profound within ourselves. Our journey begins within the ancient walls of Jerusalem's Old City, a living testament to the enduring power of faith, resilience, and the human longing for connection. These stones have witnessed centuries of hope, conflict, and reconciliation, echoing with the footsteps of countless generations. This single square kilometer is the spiritual heart for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Here, sacred landmarks rise side by side, their domes and spires painting a skyline shaped by devotion and history. The air is thick with incense, spices, and the sounds of prayer, bells, and devotion. Every breath carries the scent of tradition, every echo a reminder of the city's living spirit. The Old City is divided into 4 quarters: Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and Armenian, each with its own traditions, languages, and rituals, yet all interwoven by a tapestry of shared history and mutual respect. Here, the spiritual and the secular dance in a timeless rhythm. Locals and pilgrims alike move through narrow alleys, their lives shaped by both ancient customs and the pulse of modern life. Every corner reveals another layer of history, another sacred site, another story of faith waiting to be discovered. The city's walls hold secrets and miracles, inviting all who enter to listen and reflect. The density of holiness is almost overwhelming, drawing pilgrims for generations. Each visitor brings their own hopes and prayers, adding to the city's ever-growing legacy of belief. From the Golden Dome to ancient spires and steadfast stones, this is a panorama of devotion. As the sun sets, the city glows with a quiet reverence, uniting past and present in a single, breathtaking view. The Old City is more than a destination, it's the very essence of our journey. It is a crossroads where faiths meet, stories intertwine, and humanity finds common ground. It reminds us that even in a divided world, the human spirit can converge in a single sacred space, where hope endures and the promise of understanding is always within reach. We move now to the Western Wall, or the Kotel, a place of profound reverence where history and spirituality are woven together in every stone. These ancient stones are all that remain of the Second Temple, yet for Jews this is not a ruin but the most sacred, accessible site in Judaism. Each block, weathered by centuries, holds the echoes of countless prayers and the weight of generations. People from around the world come here to pray, reflect, and place their hopes in the cracks between the stones. The air is thick with emotion as visitors of all backgrounds find a moment of peace and connection. The wall is filled with kvitalach, small notes and prayers, transforming it into a living archive of human hope. Each slip of paper is a silent wish, a plea, or a word of gratitude left behind by those seeking comfort or miracles. The plaza is divided for men and women, but the intensity of devotion is shared by all. No matter where you stand, the sense of unity and purpose is unmistakable. Here, young soldiers, elderly scholars, families, and lone travelers unite in prayer. The diversity of those who gather is a testament to the wall's enduring significance, drawing people from every walk of life. To stand here is to feel the gravity of history and the unbreakable chain of faith. The stones seem to pulse with memory, inviting each visitor to become part of a story that stretches back millennia. The Western Wall is a symbol of endurance and spiritual connection. Through wars, peace, and the passage of time, it remains a steadfast witness to the hopes and sorrows of a people. It's not just stone and mortar, it's the heart of a nation's soul. Every touch, every whispered prayer, adds another layer to its living legacy. Here, heaven and earth are believed to meet, and every prayer echoes through time, carrying the dreams and faith of millions into eternity. We step into the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, Christianity's most sacred site. This basilica is believed to house the sites of Jesus' crucifixion, burial, and resurrection. Shared by several Christian denominations, the church is a tapestry of rituals and traditions. Pilgrims kneel at the stone of anointing, believed to be where Jesus' body was prepared for burial. Upstairs is Golgotha, the site of the crucifixion. Below, the edicule marks the tomb of Christ. The devotion here is profound. This is not just a monument but a living holy site. The weight of centuries of prayer is palpable in every corner. Ultimately, this is a place of hope, the very cradle of the Christian faith. Our gaze lifts to the golden dome of the rock, crowning the Temple Mount and gleaming like a beacon above the ancient city of Jerusalem. Its radiant dome, visible from miles away, draws the eyes of pilgrims, locals, and visitors alike, standing as a symbol of faith and endurance through centuries of change. This shrine, with its luminous golden dome and intricate mosaics, is a masterpiece of early Islamic architecture. The detailed Arabic calligraphy and vibrant tilework tell stories of devotion and artistry, reflecting the skill and vision of the craftsmen who built it over 1,000 years ago. Built over the sacred foundation stone, the dome holds profound meaning for both Jews and Muslims. This ancient rock is believed to be the very place where the world began, and where destinies have been shaped for millennia. For Muslims, it marks the Prophet Muhammad's miraculous night journey and ascension to heaven, making it the third holiest site in Islam after Mecca and Medina. For Jews, it is revered as the site of Abraham's test of faith and the location of the ancient Holy of Holies, the spiritual heart of the first and second temples. The dome's beauty and sanctity are felt by all who visit, even as access to its interior is limited. Pilgrims and tourists gather outside, drawn by its aura and the sense of history that lingers in the air. The vast plaza surrounding the dome offers a rare space for peace and reflection, a tranquil haven that stands in stark contrast to the bustling, energetic city below its walls. The Dome of the Rock is more than an architectural marvel. It's a living symbol of Islam's deep roots in Jerusalem, and a reminder of the city's enduring spiritual significance for people of many faiths. Its golden dome stands as a testament to the city's complex, shared spiritual heritage, shining brightly as a beacon of hope, memory, and reverence for generations past, present, and future. We leave Jerusalem for the tranquil Sea of Galilee, a landscape central to the life and ministry of Jesus. Here, Jesus called his first disciples, taught and performed miracles, stories that echo across the water. The region is a living map of the New Testament, drawing Christian pilgrims to sites like the Mount of Beatitudes and Tabgha. Fishing boats still ply the waters, much as they did 2,000 years ago. The Sea of Galilee offers a different kind of sacredness, a holiness found in nature and quiet contemplation. At dawn or dusk, peace settles over the lake, inviting spiritual renewal. This is a place where faith and the possibility of the miraculous feel close at hand. The Galilee is a landscape that truly feels blessed. We journey to Bethlehem, to the Church of the Nativity, built over the cave believed to be Jesus' birthplace. Visitors stoop through the door of humility, a powerful reminder of the event commemorated within. Inside, ancient columns and mosaic floors evoke centuries of worship. The spiritual heart lies in the Grotto of the Nativity, where a silver star marks the spot of Jesus' birth. Pilgrims from around the world kneel here, offering prayers in this sacred space. The church is shared by multiple Christian denominations, adding to its rich tapestry of faith. To visit is to connect with the origin of the Christian story, a place of hope and humility. The Church of the Nativity is a powerful symbol of God's love entering the world. On the Mount of Olives, east of Jerusalem, history and prophecy converge. For Jews, it's the site of the oldest cemetery and the prophesied beginning of resurrection. For Christians, it's where Jesus prayed in Gethsemane and ascended into heaven. Ancient olive trees and churches like the Church of All Nations mark these sacred events. The mount offers a breathtaking view of Jerusalem, evoking both prophetic sorrow and hope. Here, the past, present, and future meet in a landscape of deep spiritual meaning. Whether tracing Jesus' steps or honoring Jewish tradition, the Mount of Olives moves all who visit. It's a place of reflection, sorrow, and ultimate hope. We travel into the Judean desert to Masada, a fortress rising above the Dead Sea. Masada is a symbol of resilience and the desire for freedom in Israeli identity. After Jerusalem's fall, Jewish rebels made their last stand here against Rome. The remains of palaces and siege works tell a story of defiance and tragedy. When the Romans breached the walls, the defenders chose death over enslavement, a sacrifice that echoes through history. Today, climbing Masada at sunrise is a pilgrimage of remembrance and reflection. Israeli soldiers swear their oath here, Masada shall not fall again. It's a sacred ground of national memory and enduring human spirit. In Nazareth stands the Basilica of the Annunciation, built over the site where the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary. This event set the Christian story in motion, a moment of divine promise in a humble home. The basilica's lower level contains the Grotto of the Annunciation, a place of quiet prayer. The upper church is adorned with mosaics of Mary from around the world, celebrating global Christianity. The architecture is rich with symbolism, its dome shaped like an inverted lily, flooding the space with light. The basilica is a modern masterpiece, inspiring awe and contemplation. Visiting here is to witness faith and humility at the heart of the Christian message. It's a reminder that world-changing moments can happen in the quietest places. Our final destination is Yad Vashem, the World Holocaust Remembrance Center in Jerusalem. This site is sacred through the duty of memory, commemorating 6 million Jews murdered in the Holocaust. The museum's journey leads visitors from darkness to light, filled with personal stories and artifacts. The Children's Memorial, with its infinite reflections and names read aloud, is especially moving. Yad Vashem sanctifies memory, fulfilling the commandment to remember. The Hall of Names and the Garden of the Righteous honor victims and those who saved lives. Every life is given a name, a story, and a value. Yad Vashem is a solemn promise to the past and a vital lesson for humanity's future. Our journey through Israel's sacred landscapes ends, but their echoes remain. These sites are living repositories of faith and the eternal human search for meaning. If this journey moved you, please subscribe and join our community for more explorations. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide on this sacred journey. Until next time, may the spirit of these places inspire you to seek wonder in our world.